こなら聞かれませんわね。あなた、一体何者ですの？
How much?
一体どこから私
I
の情報
think
を
these three would have a pretty decent knowledge of each other after a while.
こっちでは初めましてだもんね。私、ネプティアヌ。こっちでもプラネティウヌの女神だよ。
Neptune has to be amazing. She runs 2 nations. She has 2 nations, Planeptune and Planeptune. I know they sound the same, but they're not.
情報網を備えていたなんて。とにかく
Your nation has enough network to have my identity
ト
discovered.
ップシークレット扱いでお願いしますわ。
I do like the top secret
そんな隠すようなもんでもない
in
で
the
し
nice
ょ。
little
いいえ
Japan English.
と今頃画面の向こうでは、このナイスバディのお姉さんは何者だと騒ぎになっているに違いありませんわ。
And now Vert breaks the
十分に
fourth
期待
wall.
させてから正体を明かすのが
We don't need this revealed. We already know who you are from the
二人
prologue.
で何こそこそ話してるの？あんまりのんびりしてる時間はないんだけど。ああ、
Huh.
そうだったね。早くブラのとこ行かなきゃだもんね。ごめんベール、今ちょっと急いでるんだ。
ここまで知られているなら、むしろ目を離すのは危険ですわね。
Damn, Vert is really out here playing 4-dimensional chess against an opponent that's
それじゃ行
playing
くわよ。正面から正々堂々。
super-dimensional
乗り
chess.
込んでやるわ。
Or should I say ultra-dimensional chess?
あ
Ha ha ha.
おーですわ。
ー、なんか声が一人分多かったんですけど。
Wait, Vert's fingers don't line up. The way she does that
まあ
is
ひ
like
どい。
this.
私だけ仲間外れにするつもりでしたの？
Hold on. She does it like
いや、
this.
そもそも仲間じゃない
Wait,
でしょ。
I'm trying to
ど
replicate
この
it.
誰とも知らない人と一緒に行く
Her
のに。
left hand's in front,
まあまあ
followed by the pinky
そう
of
固い
the
ことをおっ
right
しゃら
hand.
ずに
Then the left two
硬いとか
fingers
そういう問題じゃないから。
line up like this,
ワールちゃん、
like this.
意地悪しちゃかわいそうだよ。
This is going to be really uncomfortable to
そう
hold.
だよ。
Try to
こっち
replicate
の寂しさ
the
は
positioning of
ワール
Vert's
が
hands with
誰
your
より
hands
一番知ってるでしょ。
and realize that it's not as cool
知らないわよ、そんなもの。
as, say, Pludia's,
確
which
か
is
に
super easy to
自己紹
replicate,
介はしておくべきですわよね。
and so on and so forth.
私の名はベール。ゆえあってここル
From
ミーまで
afar! If you say
一人の友達
afar, you're making yourself more conspicuous.
おそらくあなた方と近い目的かと思いますわ。
全くもって信用できないわね。
Yeah, seriously.
大丈夫だよ、ノワール。ベールは
Somehow
ベールだから
Neptune knows her
心配
though,
ない。
so this has to be
そんなわ
something.
けのわからない理由で
Thank you,
安心できると思って
Noir,
るの？
for bringing up the good logic.
プルルートです。よろしく、ベールさん。
See, so far of the Ultra characters,
こち
Plutia
ら
is
こそ
currently
よ
my
ろしくお
favorite.
願いいたしますわ。
こら、
Blonde would be
勝手に
second,
話を進めないで。
third Noir, and then fourth Vert.
もう
Albeit Ultra Vert, I like a lot more
少し
than
でもおかし
Hyper
な真
Vert.
似をしたら容赦しないわよ。
肝に銘じておきますわ。毒を食らわば皿までと申しますもの
If
ね。
you,
中途半端に接
What?
するよりは徹底的に
I don't know this phrase. Is that an actual saying that people say?
しかと見せかけて
If so, I gotta understand what was the context behind that statement. Because that seems really fishy. Anyways, we have an event in Nui. And Red Arm Sewer South. Okay,
ここはお
so
前
what's
が決め
next?
るの
Is
だ。
it the plan here? Is this the plan? Keeper. Various forms of media have come and gone. Turns out records etched in stone have lasted the longest. Pretty ironic, don't you think, that the least advanced has somehow made it the longest? DL-ROM has been obtained.
よし、君に任せた。
Hold on, we have other events in other locations. Louis has appeared! Alright,
好きに決めたらいいさ。
is there something here? There is over there in Planeptune, but first, Stella's Dungeon. Always gotta do Stella's Dungeon before starting anything else. It makes it easier to get through this game. Nothing. Presento dayo. What are we getting? Nothing that I really want. Don't believe. Actually, battle random HP will be learned. Sounds good. Believe. Fellas has, yeah, Stella all stats, battle random. Okay. So that's a really good ability. Let's keep going. Now we go to Planeptune here. Information, Neptune. The mysterious question mark, beautiful question mark, and young question mark Vert appears. Are there really any folks out there who don't know who she is? I mean, if this is your first Neptunia game, it's possible. Did the events of Last Station vanish now? Wait, really? No way. So I guess it's an event that happens in regardless of the nation? Wait, that's crazy! Okay. Clans. It's the Red Arm Sewer. Let's change it up. Let's explore here. See if I can find the change. And if I can't find the change, then so be it. I'll do my best to avoid random encounters. If I fight one, I'll just edit it out, though. And I'll do my best to also avoid jumping like a madman every few seconds. Because, in all honesty, quests that could be done at this point in the game. All I'm really doing now is finding a way to get the last quest done before reporting it. That way I can move on with this game's story. Because after all, moving on with this game's story seems to be the good part. That was a really short fight, I'm not even gonna lie. It's gonna be pretty hard to edit out. Actually, I'll show off this dragon fight because the dragon looks cool. And somehow I missed it. But you know. God of Woe. So is this just a depressed Kratos or something? Is that what I have to call it? Maybe. Low impact. But after all, it's all in good fun. We're doing plenty of damage as it is. And this plenty of damage is going to get me through this game. Bonk. Cool. Doo-doo. I mean, this isn't exactly difficult to do. It's pretty simple in of itself. And all in the name of performing well. Like that. Large metal C. What is that key item? It's over here in equipment. Not equipment. Items. Key items. Oh. There is no metal king, but get them all, someone will trade something for it. Metal C is probably for congrats. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to get base metal A as well, eventually. Hopefully. That is what seems to be the current goal. I can't trust these location markers at all. I must find the plan, otherwise all might be lost. But one never knows, really. Stella's dungeon. Yes, I know she came back. Hold on. 35? That might actually be good. I'll check it out. Anything here in the 40s? No. So what is she giving me this time? Nothing worth a damned. Don't believe. Oh, this is better. It blinds the archer. Cool. I'll keep the poison arrow though. It was really good to me. And now let's go in. Start scouting. I must find a way. Stella's, plans. It's the kitty claws, but I don't know where to get these kitty claws yet. It keeps saying that it's impossible to get though. And that's not something I want to hear. I want to hear that it is possible, just difficult. Because if it isn't, then this is going to be a lot longer in terms of consumption of time. And once more, we have a moderately difficult fight, so I'll show it off. After all, these moderately difficult fights are at least moderately entertaining, given that I have to fight things that are typically bigger and do more damage than I would like them to. And remember, I have the strong enemies turned on, not off. Just to have some level of tension, albeit the combat in this game, once you get to a high enough level, becomes less about tension and more about the fight itself, the spirit of the fight. Cool. That's right. This God of Woe is panicking because he's taking damage. Why does it look downed, as though it hurts? Deserves it.
勝てたらも
I got another large metal C, so that doesn't really matter. Is this it? No.
拾っちゃっ
That is what I do want to find, though. Those shaking squares. Because I think those will make it easier to find all the items, all the locations. And if not, then so be it. I don't want to just randomly have quests that I don't complete for a long time. If I can keep a quest longer than the other quests, that's fine. But if I genuinely don't complete other quests, that's going to be an issue. Now then, where would it be? No, realistically, where would it be? That's a good question. We're about to get Nepgear anyways.
勝てて
And we're getting cloth. Stuffed animal studded bracelet plans. I really hope I didn't just forget it. No Wondrous Cave. The north. I genuinely don't have one. Okay. Reflex, we got that done. Tough Mill, still not obtainable. Tachi, still not done. Armor. Studded bracelet, done. Nope. Do I really not have it? Look at how long this is going to take. I mean, seriously. How am I ever going to get this done? I'll tell you how, through sheer determination. I don't know how sheer it's going to be, but it's going to be sheer. Damn. And I'm assuming... yeah, I already have those done. Okay. Equipment. Not that. Nothing. Items. These things. Are these really the only two I have? That's crazy. To me, that's crazy. And somehow Jingu GK is still teetering on that 50 range. Not quite there yet. Noir is my lowest level character. That's kind of interesting. Okay, Stella's Dungeon. Let's play. Woohoo! Nothing that I want from here. Apparently the clown suit's great. And nothing much else. Wait, can I create plans at the shop? If so, then that has to tell me something. I'll check. Can I create plans? I already changed the battle world music and the overworld music. Just to show it off, I guess, but still. If only I could find the other locations. Then this would be even easier. Ooh. Invisible block technology. Good. All of this is simple enough. I missed. And another dragon for the mix, albeit I might just start editing out the dragons. Because these dragons have stopped putting up much of a fight. I just show them off because it's an excuse to fight multiple enemies at once in an episode without having to edit them out. Because one of my issues with just fighting and showing off all the wild encounters is that the wild encounters themselves aren't exactly the most entertaining elements to watch. Especially when I'm speeding through them like this. But I figured I'll show them off here because the battle mechanics in this game are really fun when you actually start to have a hard fight. When the fights are easy because you've been grinding like I've been grinding, they're not as interesting to show off. But when the fights are good, the fights are really good. And that is part of why I keep coming back to the series, because sometimes the game is good. Especially the post-games. Post-games of V2, for example, is really good. And is a reason to go back to that game. I don't see the plan for it. I really don't. I'm gonna assume this is also a God of Woe, so I'm just gonna skip it. Because something tells me that's not necessary for the fight. And it revived anyways. Wonderful. All of those enemies gone. Gone like that. Gone like the wind. Plan for Mr. Rat. Not that. Mr. Rat. Is that a weapon? Yes, it is. Well, I'll have to start checking out all the weapons for Plutia then, because Plutia seems to have an assortment of weapons that I'm quite curious to learn about. life fragments. Good. Well, it appears that I couldn't find any. Seemingly, I've gone through the entire dungeon. I don't think I've missed anything. If so, then so be it.